How's it going, guys? It's Andrew here with ByteForge. This is going to be a kind of a weird video today. I tried my best last night to figure out how I could use my older phone that I have to try to shoot a video of me doing something on my actual personal use phone that I use every day. And I couldn't figure it, or actually the phone's so old and yucky, it couldn't even like see the screen as good as I can see the screen. So I used my wife's phone, and then we couldn't figure out how to compress the file and send it to me. And it was too long to send in Messenger, and apparently too long to send in regular format. So, and we're just idiots, man. Like, I'm every day learning so much. I'm just a RuneScape player. Like, I really do need to learn more about security and stuff like that. And all of this stuff I've started to document because it's such a learning curve for me. It's insane. I'm in a walking IT risk from every perspective and angle as you could look at. But if you've watched any of my videos, you pretty much realize I'm a dumbass. I'm an ignoramus. I'm a plebeian. I'm a knuckle dragging cave person. I essentially I was introduced to Windows properly around Windows 95, and I played a little bit of games and stuff, but I have no idea on really like, I'm gonna do a CPU swap soon, and the only reason why I haven't is because I don't know how to do a BIOS update, and I have to learn how to do that. And it's scary to me because I don't know. I haven't even watched a video on how to properly do it, but I'm going to. Like, I've ordered the CPU, I have it, I got the thermal paste and all that good stuff, but long story short, and a condensed version, I need to figure out a way to get a better camera and a way to just be able to shoot and post that isn't my cell phone, and so that I'm able to shoot a video of me using my cell phone. I haven't even been YouTubing for very long at all, and so I didn't want to invest a lot of time or a lot of money into it. Just to, from my family perspective, I don't like to just kind of like use funds that I use for life to venture off and try to do things that don't necessarily put food on the table, you know what I mean? But anyways, I am using the phone that I record. It's like some Matrix stuff or whatever, but anyways, I'm retarded, and here's the video. I appreciate you bearing with me this long. This is a video about Bitcoin Cash giveaway. It's an app you can download in the Google Play Store. And every single day, every hour, you can get free Bitcoin Cash. This doesn't really show you how to set up the wallet or anything like that. It just mainly introduces you to the fact that it exists. A YouTuber by the name of Brandon Coin, who I follow, he did a video on this, I believe, a month or two ago, maybe even longer. If I ever tell you something happened and I give a time on it, do not trust the timing I gave you. It's not valid. But yeah, he shows a very in-depth way on how to interact with this app or whatever. I'm just kind of just, if someone who's never seen stuff or maybe would come into contact with my channel and maybe not his or whatever, this is kind of just like a trickle effect, or the grapevine, if you will. But I appreciate you. If you've let me word vomit and trickle on this far before this actual video started, God bless you, and here you go. Here's a feature presentation. That you're kind of just like, I mean, you're not going to get rich. Basically, the way I have it set up is I get about 12 cents every week or whatever. The way I have the payout threshold set. It's called Bitcoin Cash Giveaway, though. And it's on the Google Play Store. I have an Android. My wife has an iPhone. I don't think she's able to use it. But you log into it and you set a profile up or whatever. And then you'll go to your control panel here. And then you'll set your payout settings in there. You always want to make sure whichever exchange you're sending your crypto to, what their minimum payout threshold is. Sorry, I got battery saver on. But you always want to make sure that you're gonna be able to have enough going into the receiving wallet to pay the gas fees. Because a lot of times you send like say you send like this this amount's fine, but if you only send these 2 decimals right here, they'll just eat it. You'll donate it to the pool or uh, the service that you're using or whatever. So you have to make sure that you have it set to have enough to receive, and then also on this app itself, you have to make sure, because like you could have it set to where it won't pay out until you have a lot of it, or you can have it set to where it pays out right around here or whatever. I have it set to where it pays out around 20,000. I just still call them Satoshis, even though they're Bitcoin Cash. They're technically Bitcoin Cash Satoshis, but I just call it, well, this says BCH Satoshi or whatever, but every time I get about 1,000, it pays out every Tuesday. I'm so sorry for all
this is how you interact with it and use
My
it.
wife's trying her best to contain the 3 kiddos.
When you bring it up, this is the page you'll be looking at. You just hit this button here, and then you hit spin. It's very gambling feeling. I don't really like gambling, but it's not for me to say. But this app doesn't cost anything. Every hour you can log in and you can do this free spin. Like I just got 90 Satoshis. And then my offer, it's counting down to the next hour. And pardon my voice too. My kids got me terribly, powerfully sick, as I like to put it. But yeah, that's the hourly one. And then there's these bonus claims right here. They also have games and other, like you can do surveys and stuff like that. I'm not into all that kind of stuff, and I really don't have the time. I kind of just log in and speed power through this stuff every day. But yeah, I usually only just collect this daily, this hourly that's free with no ad. I don't have to watch it or anything. I log in, I grab that little bit of Satoshis, and then I get out. But if you had more time and you're like sitting at a dentist's office or something, you know, leave the bonus available, and then you'll watch an ad. A lot of times these ads like this, they'll have like a loading bar in the bottom. This one I don't think has it. So you just have to kind of guess, or yeah, right here it says it's counting down 20 seconds. So when that bar gets all the way down to 0 or whatever, there should be like a little exit mark or something. Check right here. And then I'll be able to do my next giveaway. And I believe they let you do it like three or four times, and then they kind of the ability to do it again goes away. So that counted down, and now it has a play, and there's not an exit on the other side. Sometimes I feel like they do all this stuff just to kind of like make sure you're not a bot. I just kind of click on everything sometimes. And there's an exit popped up after I kind of played with stuff a little bit. And then I hit the exit. Back to this menu. I'm going to hit the claim. But yeah, just from that little bit of stuttery interaction coming out of that advertisement, I don't like that. It takes a lot of extra time. I feel like it's just like time that I'm not being technically rewarded for or whatever. So I don't like to do those bonus availables, but I've done a lot of them in the past. But yeah, that's this is called Bitcoin Cash Giveaway. I'm going to do another walkthrough on with it every day so that you're kind of just like it's.
And that was the video. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'm sorry this is such a weird format. I'm trying my best to figure out what to do about getting a piece of hardware, so like a camera or something that I can just like instantly upload stuff. And everything for me is a learning curve. I really appreciate you guys, and you have a good one. Hopefully this Bitcoin Cash helps you guys out. For me, I think it really helped me to be able to learn how to set up wallets and make sure things worked. Sending something from an address to I consider it like mining or whatever, you know, from a mining address to a receiving address. But hopefully that helps you guys. I appreciate you guys. If you hung in here with it for this video, you're a beast, because this was a rough one. Thank you guys. You have a good one.